This $6 stock can change early buyers' lives. It will make you rich. This is not financial advice. This may be true. The company is New Era Energy and Digital, ticker symbol NUAI, and they connect power, they're in Texas, to data centers. So every time your lights are on, you have a balance of power being used and power being generated at any one time. And there's a lot that goes into making sure that balance is balanced. This company helps with that. It's going to become even more important as our energy needs go through the roof, as the use of ChatGPT goes up. It's not financial advice again, but this company looks very attractive.
This is Sam Putnam. This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
So this is the ticker. This is the move. And you can see it setting up here at this important $6 level. So a lot of liquidity there, about 500 million a day of dollar volume. And on a 5-year chart, you can see, well, there is no 5-year chart, right? This company just started. So as far as what they do, they operate these power asset connections. So they basically enable all these data center deployers. CoreWeave is going to be involved there to connect to power companies. And this is a little company. It's 300 million. They're oil and gas, you could say, but a lot of the power that is initially going to serve these data centers is oil and gas. They're also working with some AI companies to build this stuff out, make a proof of concept. This is 1 gigawatt. That's the plan. OpenAI needs something like 20 or more. And they might need more as demand grows. So they're basically working with the people with the money, the capital providers, the power providers, natural gas, and maybe some solar related power sources as well. I could solar related meaning solar or batteries, or wind. Maybe it blows wind at night and then those charge up batteries, and those batteries can provide power during the day. So there's a lot of renewable energy sort of financing that needs to be straightened out. And this company has enough space for this data center to actually get built out. And Texas, I think, is more favorable to making this actually happen. There are some spots where a data center getting built is less likely, just because no one wants it in their backyard. But this is a small company. It's a growth stage company, but they're actually working to make this build out happen. So we'll see what happens. These are the big companies that you also want to look at. This data center REIT has a lot of data centers. DLR, the actual real estate market is basically going off a cliff, right? There's not a lot of office building demand except in really high cost of living, Main Street situations where people want to shop or want to work, want to live. This is the real estate data center trust. It hasn't really moved recently, but going to want to see how this develops, because this is going to be basically the canary in the coal mine for the real estate market as to whether it's going to survive or not, because these data centers need to be built out and they need to cover out massive amounts of space. So it's not a super easy problem. I mean, you have permitting, you need to be close to power, but you also need to be close to demand. So I know they're putting them in North Dakota and even Alberta, but you still have to connect everything and be close to the right kind of power that balances everything out. VRT as well for the data center cooling. And then EQIX is another one that's sort of what NUAI could become. So this is EQIX, and you can see there's a lot of liquidity here. I mean, again, 500 million. So, but that's, you know, significant 500 million every single day. Whereas this company, you know, this is only like 10 million. Here's big volume coming in, but this is going to take a while to build out. This is a $5 stock. Obviously, this is a $800 stock. So these are the ones you want to watch: DLR, EQIX, and then also VRT. Okay, this one's going on an incredibly run. This earnings was solid, which is great. The earnings did beat, so expect this to cool off. No pun intended. And then this newer data center company, to, if it can hold this level and build out a base here, this is pretty strong growth wise. So New Era and Digital, MU is another one that basically is going to be all part of the value chain here. When one goes up, they should all benefit because they're all their customers, their clients. So MU is not traditionally like the semi stock. I mean, it's gone up a lot recently, but I don't know that before now that this was really on a lot of people's radar. I mean, everything lives in the shadow of NVIDIA, so maybe that's not a fair thing to really say when you have a company go from 20 to 160, but we'll see. Another one that's very difficult to buy too, because it just channels up, and you know, maybe these are kind of flaggish, but you kind of just never know when it's going to go off a cliff. So a lot of companies in this basket to talk about. NUAI is the new kid on the block, and a lot of growth opportunity here. Volume trailing off, which means there's not a lot of selling. That's the level. That's the idea. If you like ideas like this that are short and sweet, hit that like button. If you want a course on how to buy stocks before they go up, hit that subscribe. If you have less time for a course and you want to work with me, head to stockscommunity.com or hit that join button. Either way, you'll get access to a Discord and you can ask questions directly there. You also get course member live streams there as far as how these stocks are found. So hope that helps. I'll see you in the next one.
This is Sam Putnam. This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.